Everything seems to be all set. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my stream. I'm Pierre, your host. I hope you're all doing great today. I know that I'm doing pretty good myself. Why not? So let's not waste any time. Let's do like we always do, right? Let's just go over to the computer, very quickly check out a like 10-15 second recap of what we did yesterday, and then we'll start our day from there. So what did we do yesterday? We started to add a little bit of details to our leaves, which today we will finish off. And then we'll probably add some more plants to our jungle. I mean, if we want it to be nice and thick and rich and to have to look like a jungle, well, we need a lot of plants. So that is basically what we did yesterday, and that is what we are going to do today. So I'm not going to waste any time. These are the leaves and the plants that we want to finish off today. And then I might, depending what time it will be, I'll add a few more plants in here. And then we'll start eventually tomorrow or day after, start thinking about the centerpiece. Now I know more or less what I'm going to be putting in there. It's going to be my typical warning about the climate change that I've been screaming about for the last 40 years. So that's not going to change. The guy with my oxygen mask. And the only thing I'm not sure about is if I'm going to do this in color or if I'm going to do it in a variation of grays. So that is the only thing that I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. In the meantime, I am going to make a batch of black paint because that is what we are going to be using for the outline of our leaves. So let me just grab a palette here, rip off the old paint that's on it, and we'll have a nice clean palette to work from. So I'm just going to grab some black paint, my faithful little knife. We'll be adding some water so that the paint glides nicely on the canvas, and then we'll be all set. So I'm not really in a very talkative mood today. Otherwise, I probably would have streamed on YouTube. Feel kind of quiet today, so I think I might just like play some music in the background while I paint and do my thing. Like that, and I'll just talk once in a while if I have something interesting to say, which would be surprising. Okay, so I am just going to grab a fat brush here to add a bunch of water to our black paint, and then I'll have to pick the right brush for our details. So unfortunately, this is not very exciting. It's just water and black paint. If I was mixing several colors together, I would probably go to camera number 1 over there, and I would mix it with you guys so you saw exactly what I was doing, so that you could see exactly what I'm doing, I guess, maybe. Who knows? So this is pretty thick. I'm going to add a little more water to this. Don't want to put too much water because I want this black paint to be nice and opaque. But I would like it to be like consistency of some like ink, maybe. That would be ideal. I'm getting there, I think. There we go. This looks pretty good. Let me just give it one or two more little twirls. And I might have to make a little more paint because there is quite a few plants. But we'll see when we get to it. So I am in the force of habit of having to, after a few minutes of streaming, of checking my computer and making sure that everything is okay, that I clicked on the record button, that I'm streaming, and that I turned on my microphone. And apparently everything seems to be okay so far. So that's good. Now, let me pick the right paintbrush. I don't want it to be too thick. And yet I do want to have total control over my brush. I would guess this one will do the trick. We'll see. I'm just going to put this one to soak. While I do that, I am going to bring over camera number 1. Bring that a little closer right here. This is where we're going to start off from, right in this upper left-hand corner. I always start up on the upper left-hand corner and work my way down for the simple reason that I'm right-handed. And I often put my hand in the wet paint if I do it any other way. So just to be a little bit cautious, I have learned my lesson. And I don't want to be in front of the lens either. I can't stand that. So I got to figure out where's put camera number 1. That looks pretty good. I don't think I'll be in the way. So this brush is nice and wet. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be playing some music like that. I don't have to talk as much. When there's no sound, I feel like I have to talk somehow. But when there's music on, I feel less guilty. So I'm going to be playing music for some friends of mine. This is music with Jacek is on the guitar, Diego is on the violin, 2 of them maestros, and Lucien on drums. So here we go. Let's jump over to camera number 1. Let's start the music and let's start painting. Got the side panel done with. Good. So my paint is not going very well here and not liking it, so I'm gonna switch paint brushes. I don't know why, but something's not right. I don't know, it's because I have shaky hands today, or is my paintbrush a little too thick? I'm gonna try this brush. Maybe it's also that I'm not warmed up, who knows? Switching brushes made a difference. Ah, la 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 la, what the hell is that? What a piece of shit doing here? on over to the right hand side of the painting. Tackle those guys up there. Actually, I'm going to start. So I am still having an incredibly hard time painting today. I don't know why. Is it my brush? Or is it me that's just like not doing a good job? I can't figure it out. It's a struggle when usually it's a pleasure. So I'm not too sure what to do here. And I don't see a brush that would make life easier, so it's got to be me then.
I want to drink this out of your mouth.
Okay, I guess I just have to kind of bull and jam through it. Okay, well, I don't know. See here that my paint looks like it's not totally diluted with the water. So maybe that was my problem. I didn't mix this enough or something like that. Let's try this. Let's go and tackle this little spider plant right here on the side. lot better. So I guess it was my paint that wasn't quite the consistency that I usually have to paint with. So big difference reworking it all. Yeah, I'm not going that easy today. I don't know why. It's not as though I like got totally smashed last night and all hung over, because I didn't actually, oddly enough. Okay, so let's not worry about it. Let's just move on. I guess now we'll go down to this, deal with this plant down here. And I'm going to switch paintbrushes for that. And I'm going to bring over my chair for that as well. Wow, 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 wow. see. Lord, I even forgot about my Instagram camera. I am having a rough day today. I am amazed of the difficulty I'm having painting today. God, really. I can't believe it. It's as though I was totally hungover, which I'm not. But I am not controlling things. Doesn't happen often, but boy, today I feel like I really suck at this. I'm not gonna start cussing. Finish this plant and I'm gonna call it a day because this is a friggin' nightmare. So, deep breath. Let's get things under control here. So at first I thought it was the paintbrush. I had the wrong paintbrush and I thought maybe the texture of the paint wasn't right. No matter what I do, it sucks. Oh putain, mais c'est pas possible. Well, that takes care of that. Jesus. Jean Stark, and Uncle Tiger. All right. Nice to see you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Bon anniversaire, Jean, au fait. Si tu es toujours là. J'ai aucune idée si tu es toujours sur le stream ou pas. Enfin, bref. Ok. C'est la conclusion, la fin de today's work. Hein? I hope you appreciated my screw-ups. It was really a rough day. But anyways, I'm grateful that you showed up. I hope you'll join me tomorrow as I continue working on this, which is turning out to be a nightmare, at least for today. But anyways, I hope you'll join me for the continuation of this painting. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, of course, or 3 p.m. if you're in France, or 9:30 if you're in Mumbai, who knows. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and I'll say ciao mes amis. So, I took care of that. The Instagram people, put my phone away. I'm always worried about dropping that baby. And I'm going to set up my camera so we have 2 views of this painting as we're progressing little by little every day. So that's a view from camera number 1. And let's zoom in here on camera number 2. Just like that. So, I'll stop the music here, and I'll get out of the way as well. There we go. So, view from camera number 2, and then from number 1. This is so I can edit my movies for tomorrow's recap. Anyways, once again, I want to thank you for joining me. And, well, I hope I see you tomorrow. I'm going to leave you like I always do. I'm going to leave you with my schedule and by saying, ciao mes amis.